My first price target for Zilliqa's native token called ZIL in 2025 is ZIL at the price of 50 cents. And of course, this isn't financial advice nor a guarantee, but this is actually my worst case price target scenario for ZIL. And the reason for that is because I think Zilliqa is that amazing. Zilliqa, it happens to be the world's first sharding-based blockchain. And yeah, you heard that right. This is sharding with a D, not with a T, if you know what I mean. Now, here's the thing. What this means is that the network is split into multiple sections known as shards, and workload on the network is distributed amongst these different shards. And as a result of this, the Zilliqa becomes highly scalable, very fast, and very efficient. So yeah, that's how amazing Zilliqa is. And for the non-believers out there, or should I say the critics, the haters, they like to say that, wow, Zilliqa's dead, the ecosystem is caca, it's trash. Here's the thing. There's currently over 190 projects on Zilliqa. So is it really, caca, right? Is it really done for? I don't think so. I think it's far from over. It has amazing adoption, even as of right now, right? Despite a lot of people complaining that, wow, it sucks, that's actually not the case. It's actually doing very good. Every blockchain, right? It needs to have a unique selling point. Now, keep in mind, Zilliqa is not the only one that uses sharding technology, but it's one of those who actually does. So I think that right there does give it a competitive advantage over the rest of the competition because everything needs a unique selling point, right? Even in the world of cars. You take a look at, for instance, what's the unique selling point of Toyota? It's reliable. You take a look at Mercedes-Benz. It looks cool, right? Has a good brand image. Everything needs a unique selling point. So in the world of blockchains, I think the same thing applies. If a blockchain, if they're all the same, quite essentially, then, there's really no differentiating factor, right? So Zilliqa, sharding-based blockchain, that right there is very impressive. Now, again, it's not the only one, but I think that right there still nonetheless gives it a unique selling point. So when I consider just how special Zilliqa is, I don't see why its native token called ZIL won't hypothetically go to the price of 50 cents during the peak of this bull run. And now I do want to take a look at my next price target, and that is ZIL at the price of 75 cents, which isn't crazy, by the way, because if ZIL were to go to the price of 75 cents, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would be around $13 billion. And 13 billion really isn't all that much. I mean, even as of right now, I'm not saying back in 2021, as we speak, right? SHIB is around 15 billion in market cap. Doge is around 20 billion. So is this really too much to ask for? I don't think so. Now, even if, let's say we take a look back in 2021, SHIB was around 40 billion in market cap at its peak. Doge was around 88 billion. And of course, at its peak as well. Dollars, of course, right? But yeah, you get my point, right? 13 billion in the grand scheme of things, it really isn't that much to ask for, in my opinion. Not an outlandish market cap. So ZIL at the price of 75 cents, I don't see why not. And now my final price target for ZIL is ZIL, of course, at the price of $1, because I'm sticking by this. And everyone wants ZIL to go to the price of $1. I mean, so do I. Now, do I think it could happen, though? In a most bullish case scenario, hypothetically speaking, I could very well see it happening because I do believe that the peak of this altcoin season could look that amazing. I mean, nearly 600 million crypto owners as of right now, more institutional investors than ever before, more enterprise adoption than ever before. And keep in mind, nearly 600 million crypto owners is nearly double the amount when compared to the peak of the 2021 bull run. So just imagine that, right? This altcoin season has the makings of something that could be so fantastic. So when I consider just how crazy this bull run could be, and when I consider just how special Zilliqa is, I don't see why ZIL won't go to the price of $1 during the peak of this bull run, hypothetically speaking. And now, as to how soon that will happen, there is a range, because usually altcoins, historically speaking, they've reached their peak anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event, it did happen very recently in April. So 6 months would be October of this year, right, from April. 18 months would be October of 2025. Now, 18 months would, of course, be a most extreme example. 6 months is best case scenario. If let's say we take a middle ground approach, which is 12 months, that's still potentially April of next year. So it's actually not that long. Now, some people, they may think it's long, but if they've been in the crypto space, generally speaking, a lot of people have been, right? Since 2021, they've been through that year. They've been to 2022, 2023. Now we're at 2024. We're nearing the finish line, in my opinion. Personally, I don't want to give up right now because we're nearing the finish line. So yeah, I'm going to stick this one through. I'm extremely bullish on ZIL. And of course, my buying strategy is and always will be dollar cost averaging. So anytime I do earn income, I set aside some for my favorite projects. I just keep accumulating on a consistent basis. I hold, and I just wait for the peak of the bull run. That's it. I acquire, I hold, and I just wait. Very simple, right? I don't day trade, I don't use leverage, I don't swing trade, none of that. I acquire, I hold, and I just wait. Kind of a boring strategy, but in my opinion, it's a lot safer, personally speaking. I can't speak on anyone's behalf than day trading or using leverage because people could get wrecked, right? They could get liquidated, stop loss. I don't want that. I just like to keep things simple. Again, dollar cost averaging is the way to go for me. ZIL at the price of $1 in a most bullish case scenario, I could very well see it happening during the peak of this bull run. And make sure to subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain. And also check out this very fantastic video. I think you all would really love it. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.